That's my bike back there. I rode it down Constitution Avenue in Washington to remind America of our 86,000 service members still listed as prisoners of war or missing in action, or as Trump once called them, palmias. We escorted twisted metal from the Twin Towers to places of honor here in Illinois and in Wisconsin. We welcomed home American warriors returning from deployments, and we escorted some who made the ultimate sacrifice to their final resting places. We escorted World War II veterans to and from honor flights. We even rode the warning tracks inside Wrigley Field and Comiskey Park, or whatever they call it now. I know what that flag means, and I know that the men and women who fought and died for it didn't do it so that Donald Trump could go on stage and hump it. I've seen that flag folded over the coffin of a teenager, then handed to his mother by a kneeling Marine. I watched that mother shudder as the universe caved in on her with the finality of her only son's death. Over 600,000 American servicemen and women have died fighting for a free America since World War I. They knew what that flag represents, and it isn't hatred, authoritarianism, or disregard for our laws. It represents our freedom to live our lives, love whom we choose, and to speak our minds. It calls upon us to stand up for what's right and what's just, and sometimes to take a knee for it. I thought the men and women I rode with understood all of that. When he dumped on John McCain, a man of incredible valor, I thought Trump was done. Who was he to say that he liked people who weren't captured? Trump, a man who never served his country, who never found a college he couldn't buy his way into or war he couldn't buy his way out of. John McCain's military service sets him apart from men like Donald Trump. How could real patriots and supporters of our military not turn their backs on a man like Donald Trump? He attacked the Gold Star parents of a U.S. Army captain who sacrificed his own life to save his men. He attacked a Gold Star widow whose husband died in Niger because of Donald Trump's need to look tough to mask his own cowardice. Trump used the Gold Star widow and the death of her husband as props at his first State of the Union in an attempt to justify reckless and impulsive military decisions. How do they embrace him? Phony fake patriots trying to redefine the very definition of America. Trump glorifies statues of enemies, men who tried to destroy America at a cost of 400,000 American lives. He dismissed traumatic brain injuries suffered by American soldiers in an Iranian missile attack as mere headaches. He refuses to defend America from a hostile foreign nation, determined to undermine the foundation of our country in order to destroy it, even when that enemy pays a reward for dead American soldiers. He takes Vladimir Putin's word over the conclusions of the American men and women of 17 U.S. agencies who dedicate and sometimes lose their lives to safeguard America. We've known since last year that Russia has been paying the Taliban to kill American soldiers. Trump has been briefed about it, and when he says otherwise, he is lying. If he didn't know then, he sure as hell knows now. Our president turns a blind eye to Vladimir Putin having American soldiers killed. Let that sink in, Joe. Compared to Donald Trump, Jane Fonda is an American hero. You are a Bible-thumping hypocrite if you think that trashing Muslims and black people makes you patriotic. It just makes you an asshole. You have shit all over this flag and everything it stands for. Trump calls men and women who have sacrificed their lives for our freedom suckers and losers. He blames Gold Star families for giving him COVID-19. No issue, not your 401k, not abortion, immigration, or anything else, is worth supporting this man who is completely devoid of compassion, empathy, or any semblance of human decency. He is a low-life scumbag piece of crap whose only allegiance is to himself and his Russian benefactors. Joe, if you think the Mueller report exonerated Trump or painted his collusion with Russia as a hoax, then you're just ignorant. Your lack of information is only exceeded by your willingness to expose it. Bill Barr's 3.5-page summary of a 400-page report that he never read is a lie. Bill Barr is a liar. If you weren't so committed to oblivion, you would read just 50 pages of the Mueller report, a report that was completely corroborated by a Republican Intelligence Committee's 1,000-page report on Russia's interference into our 2016 election. Those reports prove that Trump was up to his eyeballs in Russian agents and he obstructed justice to hide it. No exoneration. Everyone in the Trump campaign had meetings with Russian agents and lied about it. Most of them got indicted and convicted. Some got pardoned. Reality is not what Donald Trump, Sean Hannity, Rush Limbaugh, and Alex Jones tell you it is. You need to get your head out of your ass and out of theirs. You treat Michael Cohen like he's the enemy, but you forget that he devoted his life to doing Trump's dirty work. That's why he went to jail. If you really wanted to honor the sacrifices of heroes like PFC Aaron Toppin, you would tell Donald Trump to go fuck himself. I apologize to all those who have fought, bled, and died for this flag, but it's time for America to wake up and end this travesty that is the divided states of Donald Trump. It pains me, it really does, but I'm burning my flag. Maybe a phoenix will rise in the ashes.